Hi, welcome to my video where I'm going to be sharing my first impressions of the Tarte Glamazon. Yeah, the Tarte Glamazon palette that I picked up on sale for $14. I'm also going to be testing out this eye kit that I picked up for $45. Got both of these on sale during the holiday at the end of 2024. And so I'm really excited to test these out today. This is going to be my first time to try a tubing mascara, so I'm really curious to see how that's going to go. And I think it'll be a perfect opportunity to test it out and really get a good look at it when I create a super simple eye look with this really pretty little 5-pan palette that I picked up from Tarte. I don't think I would have picked this up at full price. So when I saw it on sale for $14, I was pretty excited about that. Oh, look how cute. For whatever reason, I expected it to be a clear see-through top, probably because that's how Natasha Denona's palettes are. But I like that this is covered and closed. So today I'm going to test out this cute little Glamazon eyeshadow palette. I love the packaging. It looks so pretty. And I just thought this would be, I just thought this would make such a cute little everyday simple neutral eyeshadow palette, especially good for travel or to just like take with you in your makeup bag. And I like how small and sleek it is. And I really just wanted to test it out and see how it was because I got it for $14. So I'm going to tie my hair back and prime my eyes and we'll get started with the look. So one thing about this palette is I feel like there's not going to be a lot of depth, but let's just see. I'm going to start off with this really pretty light shade here in the crease. It's actually a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. It's pretty though. It's a really, really beautiful shade of brown. It's like a taupey brown. It's like a taupey caramel. Is that even a thing? Really pretty color. I like that a lot. Wow, that's so pretty. This is such a beautiful shade. The formula is really nice. The pigmentation is just right. Not overly pigmented to where it's really hard to blend, but not under pigmented to where you really need to build it up a lot either. So far so good. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade here and just tap that a little bit up here. And a little bit right here. Hi, baby girl. My gosh, I forgot y'all were out there. You better not have been making a mess. And I'm just dragging it over to the inner corner a little bit and then all the way across. Okay. For fun, I'm going to see how this shade builds up with this deeper kind of burgundy brown. And I'm going to just build that up here on the outer edge. For a little bit of rosy interest. I like the way that looks. I think that's pretty. Okay. I'm gonna take a I'm gonna take a little bullet and use the darkest shade to smoke out the very, very tiny corner edge right there, and then also bring it down. Wow, I really like that. Okay. I'm going to take that first brush and just blend the crease all together really nicely. Okay. And so I have one more shade to use. For this shade, I'm going to just line that right here. Got a little bit of darkness, but a little bit of shimmer, just enough to catch the light in person. For a little bit of interest when you're standing in front of me looking into my eyes. Okay, so I've used all 5 shades. Now I'm gonna just do a little bit of overall blending until I have it to where I like it. Here on the edges. Right. And there is the finished eyeshadow look with the Tarte Glamazon. So now I'm going to break into this kit. I have already used the Fake Awake. So I have been testing that out over the last few weeks, and I do really enjoy it. That reminds me, let me pull it out. I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes with the Fake Awake before I do the black liner. So there's the Fake Awake on the eye look. Here's with the Fake Awake and here's without. I feel like Fake Awake is the perfect name because it does make you look like you're so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Like even if you just woke up. Okay. So now I'm really excited to try this kitten liner from Tarte. I remember having tried a like little mini sample many years ago, and I don't know if that sample was old and dry or what, but wait, is this a liquid liner? Oh, this has both a liquid and a pencil, so that's kind of interesting. Oh yeah, it's the double take. So okay, I've never tried this product before. And I actually did purchase a new enlarged mirror, but do I have that here convenient to use? No, of course not. Of course not. This is kind of cool. I like that it's got both styles on one thing, so like it makes it more convenient to travel with. Okay, so this one is obviously the pencil side. Where am I gonna put this? This might be fun to see like how it smudges, but yeah, let's just test it out. Wow, I really like this black pencil. Obviously, I'm gonna have to see how it wears, like if it smears or runs or whatever, but like it's not so overly pigment that it just like glops a lot of line onto your eye, but it's waxy enough that it doesn't pull the eye too much, and it makes it kind of easy to glide on while it's still a little bit soft. It's not like a super harsh line. So I feel like it kind of automatically gives you a little bit of that smudgy look since it's not like a super solid line. Wow, so this other side is the liquid liner. Okay, there is the pencil side on the eye all by itself. Let me pull out my enlarged mirror so that I can try the little winged tip. Actually, I'm going to do it just here and hope that I can get it even enough so that you can see instead of me looking down. I'm going to just, ooh, that's thick. Wow. Okay, so those two work really nicely together, and I can't tell if that's one edge or two because my eyes are blurry. Wow, I like that a lot. It is very different than the KVD because it's not quite as, like the tip feels different. The tip is a little bit firmer, but it's really easy to use. Ooh, I like that. And I was able to get a really nice, easy little flick. Did this just knock my KVD out of first place for my wings? Wow, I might have a new black favorite eyeliner. I mean, I'll always love the KVD Trooper liner because it's amazing, but I'm happy to say that so far I really, really enjoy this liquid liner. I'm pretty impressed. Okay, do I want to do liquid on the lower? No, I'm going to do the pencil side so that I can see if this ends up like fading or running throughout the day. So let me just add a nice little bitty sharp black line to the lower lash line. Can you see the difference that made? There it is with none. Here it is with some. Okay, I am highly, highly impressed with this little Tarte kit. I am so freaking glad I picked it up on a whim. I have never been curious to try this product, and I've never been curious to try the tubing mascara or anything. If you saw my haul video, you know that the reason that I decided to pick this up is because, well, one, I was looking for holiday kits to purchase that day when I was walking around Ulta, but two, I had been really curious about the Fake Awake. And so since this came in a kit of a bunch of different things to check out that I hadn't played with before, I thought it would be the perfect time to test these things out. So I'm really, really happy that I picked up this kit so that I could try this eyeliner. I don't think I would have ever tried the double take because I was so happy with my KVD and I didn't have a good memory of their black pencil liner from in the past, from the little bitty sample that I had gotten. But again, that might have been a dried out sample. So I'm glad that I gave it another chance. Now, I honestly really do want to see what the man-eater lashes is like, but I want to see what a tubing mascara is like. I honestly think that because of the black eyeliner at the top, I'm going to go for this one here, the man-eater. So I'm going to try the tubing mascara in a different video. I apologize for that. I'll do that in a video when I'm not doing much of an eye look so that I can really, really see the lashes dramatically, like all by themselves, and see what kind of a look I get. But since I feel like this eye look could use a nice bold lash, I'm going to try this man-eater mascara for the first time. I have to say, I love the packaging. I'm a huge fan of leopard prints, and I love the black and gold altogether. And I myself have been called a man-eater a time or two in my life, so I love the name. Okay, here we go. I'm not even going to curl my lashes because I want to see what this mascara just does all by itself. Oh, okay. It's got a good wand. Here is what the wand looks like. It's just like a nice little plastic wand. I feel like it's not doing a thing for my lashes at all. This is like some people's favorite mascara. I remember hearing that in a couple of videos, but I'm not really sure why. Because so far, I mean, yeah, okay, you can kind of see it a little bit, but this is like such a wispy, short, non-volumized lash. All it does is give me a little bit of separation. No length, no volume, no curl. I am not impressed. I think I'm going to go ahead and try the tubing on the other side. Yeah, so I'm going to try the tubing on the other eye. But I'm not going to do the tubing on the lower lashes because I just feel like, I don't know, that's going to be weird. I do like this mascara wand and formula for the lower lashes because it keeps my lower lashes just nice and separated without being overly long. A lot of mascaras make my lower lashes look way too long for my preference, and I just think it looks weird. It like calls way too much attention to the lower lash. Yeah, all right. I know I keep changing my mind, but I'm going to go ahead and just stick with this mascara all the way around. I'll do the tubing for a whole other look a different day. I just feel like I want to see how this mascara performs. So I want to wear it on both eyes, see how it lasts, how many hours I can wear it, you know, if it's going to irritate my eyes after a while or not. If it flakes and falls on my cheeks throughout the day, if it like wears or runs and like smears or anything like that. I just want to see how it performs. So I'm going to go ahead and just wear this one for today on both eyes. And we'll do the tubing one next time. Yeah, it doesn't build up on itself very well either. I think that this would be great for like a no makeup day or for like my lower lashes specifically. Other than that, I'm not overly impressed. I mean, it kind of opens up my eyes a little bit, but it doesn't really add any oomph to my lashes themselves. So yeah, there's my full first impressions and my full look for the day. Playing with my Tarte Glamazon palette and the Tarte eyeliner and mascara kit. So let me give you a close-up of the eyes. Anyways, I'd love to know what you think about this palette. Did you pick this cute little 5-pan up? Did you skip it? Did you see it on sale? Do you already have these shades and decided not to dupe your own collection? I'd love to know. I had a lot of fun playing with this cute little palette. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I do. I love the tones of these shades. Do I feel like you can get a whole lot of variety out of this palette? I mean, maybe not, you know. There's only 5 shades and the tones are kind of similar from each other, but I do feel like you can get a slight variance with, you know, the different intensities of the shades that they provided. I personally am really happy to have this. I love the way the look turned out. I feel so pretty. And this right here, this one right here was my biggest surprise of the day. I thought I would like this palette. Honestly, I expected to like the palette. I didn't expect to have any problems with it, but I'm very surprised about this Tarte Double Take. I feel like this is going to become one of my new repurchased products. I feel like I'm going to start repurchasing this. I'm so glad that I opened this up at the start of the year. So I'll have to remember that I opened this up in January at the start of this year so that I can keep up with the expiration of it and all. But yeah, I love the way both liners work together. I absolutely love the way my wing turned out today. So that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate if you take a moment to click the like button. It really does help my small channel out so much. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel before you go. It is absolutely free to subscribe to me, and that way I can see you in my next video. Bye.